Good morning, it's Erin from Ginger's Florals. Today is another market prep day. This weekend is Mother's Day, so everything that's blooming is going into a bucket. It's notoriously for flower farmers the busiest day of the year for us. So unfortunately for us in our climate, it's also kind of the beginning of a downslope in the flowers that we have. The tulips are done, the ranunculus are starting to peter, and it's still too early for all of our summer annuals, but we do have quite a bit to go. I have some lilies and ranunculus already in the cooler. I have buckets ready to go full of fresh clean water, clean snips, and a little bit of time. It's supposed to get 83 degrees today, which is insane for Western Washington in May, but here we are. So I would need to get as much of this cut early as I possibly can and get it into the cooler, and then definitely gonna have to set up in the shade by the cooler to do the actual bouquet making, because that kind of heat will just destroy the flowers. So first stop, I'm gonna go back into the ranunculus bed. There's a few more that have actually come into bloom since I harvested a couple days ago. Not a whole lot though. I'll show you real quick. Let me pull the wagon into the shade. Black buckets in the sun turn into hot water, and that's not ideal. You want nice cool water. So we'll put this guy in the shade. Stop, stay there. I just want to show you real quick the ranunculus bed. Oh, and a Winston. He's been out all morning loving his life. It's already in the 50s and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you, it's pretty crazy. So despite the weeds, some of these plants are still doing okay, but they're starting to yellow out and be done for the season. They've been blooming for a month, so it's about time. But I did a big harvest in here the other day, got a couple of buckets. There's a few more that have come into bloom, so I'm gonna grab those. The second succession beds that I planted over here, there's a few come in, and we'll grab them. Not a lot yet. They just got to survive these hot days the next couple days, and then they'll come into full bloom. But you can see them. They're all getting ready. There's tons of bloom stalks. I just got to get them through and get them through the heat, and they'll be just fine. And I'll have at least 2 or 3 weeks worth of flowers out of these beds. Well, we managed to get a few. We even had some anemone come back up. which is fantastic. I love them. So I'm gonna move on and get some of the sweet rocket, I think, is next. I've got pretty much a full cart and a Winston, so I'm gonna go put these into the cooler. We have clematis, some of the viburnum I did end up cutting, the sweet rocket, some euphorbia, geum, and ranunculus. I'm gonna go get these all in the cooler, get another bucket or two, and then head out to the field to collect some lupin and then some rhododendron. All right, we've got everything cut, I think, that we're gonna get. I may need a bit more foliage, but that's about it. So those are gonna sit and rest for a couple of hours. In the meantime, I'm gonna go organize and collect all of the potted plants and hanging baskets that we're bringing to the market tomorrow. Check this out. Came over here to get these hanging baskets. Look at those geraniums. And found a little nest. The little juncos have moved into that one, so it's gonna stay right where it's at. I'm not gonna take it down. I think this guy is gonna stay here too. It's pretty scraggly looking. So the rest of these though are looking pretty happy and blooming, so they'll definitely come with. Okay, they're all gathered up. These baskets, some of them are just so cool. But the challenge is going to be packing them all in with the flowers. We'll see how we get there. It's going to be a full trip, probably 2 cars, maybe more than 1 trip. We'll see. Okay, it's about 3 o'clock. I'm ready to build bouquets. I just want to show you everything that we got because it's pretty stinking warm. It's about 80 degrees. and I want to rock through this as fast as I can to get all these flowers back cooling. So let's start here. We've got these beautiful ranunculus, which sadly are coming to an end. Look at these lupins. Oh, I can't even wait to use those. We have some euphorbia, which is always a really good filler. You do have to warn people though, because it produces a milky sap that can be irritating to the skin. We just have some little pieces, the columbine and an iris, the geums, some more ranunculus. We have hellebores, because they're gorgeous. The rhododendron, I have clematis, which is a surprisingly good cut flower. The lilies, the sweet rocket, more rhodies, more ranunculus, and then our filler, which is it's butterfly bush branches. I've talked about it before. Butterfly bush is not, it's kind of a weed here, and especially that the native varieties, they're not super pretty. So I got the wrong plant when I bought some at a nursery a couple years ago. There we go. It was supposed to be mock orange, but somehow it turned into a butterfly bush. I picked up the wrong one, or however it happened, but I'm just going to use it for foliage, and then by the end of the season, when it's all cut away, I'm going to end up pulling it out and try to get the mock orange in there. Okay, so yeah, you know what I've got. I'll set up a camera. You can watch some of it. Most of it will be just super fast, get it done, and get the flowers back out of the heat. I'm going to do my best to keep all of these out of the direct sun. There'll be a little bit filtering through the branches, through the trees here, but for the most part they should be out of it. So I'm gonna get after it. Glad you guys are here. Alright guys, I've got all the flower bouquets done. It's still pretty stinking warm out here, but it's starting to cool off finally. It's around 6 o'clock and it's, I don't know, probably 75, 80 still, but it's starting to come down. All the flowers seem to have fared pretty well despite the heat. I did end up having to toss a few more than I wanted. Look at the lilies. I need them to open. They'll be so pretty. And then all these guys. We don't have as many this week as we have recently, but knew that was going to happen as the ranunculus are flushing out, and I'm waiting for the next round to get going. So in the next week or so, they'll be back up and running. We did have such a good crop of the sweet rocket. Sorry, my brain is, I'm tired, it's hot. We did get a good crop of those, so there was enough to make the bouquets even prettier. I have everything pulled up for the market. All the plants, all the hanging baskets. These guys, I think I'm going to leave them sitting outside instead of putting them back into the cooler, because it's such a huge temperature difference that it could harm some of the flowers. So I'm going to leave them out here. I did put the CSA jars into the cooler, but they were one of the first things I did so that it just came in wet. Oh, and I meant to say, I'm sorry I didn't get a whole lot of footage of making bouquets because my camera overheated. We're not used to it being hot here. So tomorrow's, like we've said, tomorrow's market is Mother's Day market, so it's likely to be very busy. I will try to capture what I can. I'll at least let you know when it is that we run out, because we likely will. Mother's Day, there's usually a lot of people buying flowers for their moms, which is fantastic. Yeah, okay, so that's it for today. I will catch up with you guys in the morning. We're all packed up. We're taking 2 cars this time. My car and the truck are all full. Let's go get set up. Alright guys, we're all set up. Let me walk you through. We'll start with the bouquets. I love all the purple and orange. I even managed to pull out some dried. It is Mother's Day after all. We have all of the hanging baskets up. I couldn't bring all of them. They didn't all fit in the truck, but we have quite a few. And coleus, these are so pretty. I love them. Some ranunculus starting to bloom, and the dahlias. This is all that's left. Since it's Mother's Day, it's probably going to be a really busy day, so I'll try to take video. We'll see if it happens. All right guys, it's just after noon. We're out of all of the fresh flowers, down to only a couple of dried flowers, and starting to sell hanging baskets. So it's a good day so far. Hi all, so I wanted to update you, give you a recap on how it went at the market yesterday. So yesterday, Mother's Day is usually really busy, and it was pretty darn busy. Within the first hour, I nearly sold out of all of my flowers. It slowed down during the afternoon, but it's also, it was 82 or 83 degrees, which last weekend we were like barely trying to hit 60, and it was raining and it was so cold. And then this week it was 80. I think people had a little bit of shock happening, but it was a great crowd down there. Everybody was in a fantastic mood. It was so fun. I tried to get a little bit of video in the market, but again, super busy. The afternoon, like I said, it slowed down a bit. I think everybody was just hiding from the sun at that point, and it was okay. I needed the break. I was done. But yeah, we sold out of all of our fresh flowers. We sold out of most of our dried flowers, sold out of, well, it didn't sell out, but sold probably half of the potted plants and a few hanging baskets. So all in all, it was a really good day. It's looking promising for the rest of the season. Though, like I said earlier, this is kind of in that we're starting to dip into the lull of flowers for us. We don't ever ship any in, and we don't have a high tunnel to grow like anything super early. So the next few weeks, it'll be my second round of ranunculus. There'll be some lilies, there'll be iris, and some other plants like that. But the big push of flowers is still, a month, 6 weeks off. But either way, we'll get through it. It'll be fun. We'll get creative with how we make our bouquets. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoy these. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something different, and I will see you in the next round. Bye guys.